Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review, episode number 4. Excuse me. This one reviewing the 5th episode of Season 3, which is overall the 43rd episode of the My Hero Academia anime, Drive It Home, Iron Fist. This episode is an adaptation of chapters 77, 78, and partially chapter 79. Picking up right where the last episode left off with Deku rescuing Kota from the villain, the muscular villain, runs into Racerhead, who had just defeated Dabu, a guy who can create fire out of his hand. Though it turns out the guy he was fighting was a duplicate. Yep, it was a duplicate because it turned to goo. Yep, and turns out that he was able to do that due to a villain named Twice, who's able to copy people. Okay, perfectly fine. That's easy explanation for that. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, pretty much at this point, from what I remember reading from the manga at this point, there's hardly any change from manga to screen. I mean, Deku relays the message that he relays a couple of messages, actually 3 of them. First, that Kota is okay. Second, Razorhead gave permission to all the students to start fighting, and 3, revealed one of the targets was in fact Kachin, the guy who frequently explodes stuff, who I refer to as kind of like Atrocitus. Yeah, the guy, if he was in the DC universe, this guy would make a great Red Lantern. I'm not kidding, because the guy's frequently seen angry, so he'd make a perfect Red Lantern. Yeah. And of course, Deku runs into the 6-armed guy, and of course the episode ends with, well, I'm trying to remember his name here. He's the guy with the bird head. His dark shadow basically goes nuts, and yeah, excuse me. Episode is in that part. There's a couple people from Class B, from Class 1B, who run into the guy who creates the poison gas from the previous couple episodes. Yeah, they find him and defeated him over the course of one scene. Oh yeah, and they even threw in a Terminator reference, like, who do you think you are, the Terminator? I thought that was so neat, the fact that the Funimation dubbers threw in a Terminator reference, because, well, this guy basically can turn to be hard metal skin, make him like, I would say, kind of like the T-1000. Yep. So yeah, I'm trying to remember the guy's name here. The guy who can create no, it's not Red Riot. It's what's his name here? Let's see. He's from Class 1B. Yeah, Red Steel. It was voiced by David Wade. Yeah, he did a great job in this episode. Let's see. Yeah, and Battle Fist. Yeah, Teams Battle Fist take on the poison person. Yeah. Yeah, the poison guy. Which it turns out basically he was able to deduce the fact that he was a student and he's around his age. That's what Hard Steel basically was able to deduce, which was nice, the fact he was actually pretty smart about that. Battlefest had figured out that, yeah, there's a poison guy around, find the center of the poison gas thing and knock the guy out. So yeah, he's able to do that. Razorhead didn't do very much except, well, take on one guy and just hold on and babysit Kocha. Yeah, and Deku, yeah, he is basically, his arm is damaged. He's basically severely injured. Probably just as bad as basically the Hero games a few arcs back. Yeah, it's just as bad as that. Probably even worse. But he only broke one arm. He said he kept his legs been broken, so he at least is still using to transport people. So he's at least able to do that. Oh yeah, and he smashed the guy who basically kind of like a lizard version of Stain the Hero Killer. He smashes his blades. Oh yeah, and he prevents his associate from killing Deku because Stain has respect for him and Stain allowed him to live. And he also tells him that the leader of the League of Villains wants to kill him personally. So at least that's basically the reasoning for his reasons for allowing Deku to live. Okay, fine. And then, of course, the other guy is knocked out pretty easily by the female member of the Pussycats, one of the two of them anyways. Yeah, there's even a male member who basically wears a skirt and has cat-like hands. It's so hilarious. I think that these people, the Wild Wild Pussycats, are the most hilarious people when they're not fighting. Yeah, they're just so funny. hmm So mostly put at this point, looks like you have a couple fights in here. They got rid of so overall in this episode they got rid of the poison gas, which has been going on for about a few episodes at this point. They ended the Wild Wild Pussycats with two of the villains. So I would say about half the villains have been taken out. Two basically showed up with the Vanguard. Yeah, I'd say about about 3 or 4 of them taken out so far in just one episode, which is actually not that bad. So I'm a little surprised they actually just stopped when it comes to adapting this episode. They only adapted like 78, 77, 78, adapted those 2 full chapters and part of 79, which I'm like, that is a little odd to do that. Couldn't they just adapt the whole thing? They probably want to save it for the next episode. They probably thought, okay, this part of this chapter would be a good way to end the episode. So my guess is the rest of chapter 79 probably adapt next episode. Excuse me. And they're probably going to go to probably probably, and this is just my personal guess, probably chapter 81, and then by episode 45, they're going to cover the final 3 chapters anyways of this particular arc. Either that, or next episode will stop at 82, and the last 2 chapters will be handled in episode 45 of the series. So, yes, this particular arc is not going to be very long because in the manga it was only 15 chapters. That's the interesting thing about the arcs for My Hero Academia in the manga. With the exception of the first 2, they all range about 12 to 15 chapters apiece. It's not until the internship arc the arcs get much long that we have a very long arc, though that would probably take up an entire season anyways. Yeah, it'd probably take up an entire season, probably the entire 25 episode season if that'll be how long season 4 is. In the case this season, it's going to be 25 episodes. Yeah, 25. I think 25. Yeah, I think it's going to be 25 because this season is going to end with episode 63. So there's roughly about 20 episodes left. So yeah, 20 episodes to go. So by the time the season, now toward the end of the season, it's probably when I would say about halfway through the season is when Attack on Titan starts up. That starts up in July. Yeah, that's roughly 2 months away. So we'll be well over halfway through this particular season when Attack on Titan starts up again. Yep, and it'll become my 4th series of regular review on my YouTube channel because right now I got Boruto, One Piece, Tokyo Re, this series. Actually, no, 5th series. Yeah, 5th series I review week to week whenever it comes out. Though in the case of the Boruto reviews, because the fact they actually switched them to air on Thursdays now, I have to basically do recordings of those on Thursdays. For Tokyo Re, the way the schedule works for my recording of these particular episodes is that Sunday is One Piece and My Hero Academia, Wednesday is Tokyo Re, and Thursday is Boruto. That's how the schedule's going to work right now. I think July 22nd is a Saturday, though I don't know if, like with My Hero Academia and Tokyo Re, that Funimation is going to release the dub for these particular episodes the same day as the other 2 series. My personal guess is the reason why they were able to dub Tokyo Ghoul, My Hero Academia so quickly, and why One Piece is still in the process of dubbing, even though they guys almost done with Stage 15, because One Piece is a long series. That's the reason why it's taking so long for them to dub it. Yeah, but at least Funimation is a great dub studio, and you don't have to wait too long for their dub. I still don't have any idea when Viz Media is going to start dubbing the Boruto anime. Though I do have this personal theory that right after the current arc wraps up, they're going to do some filler stuff. But who knows? It just depends on exactly what they're going to do for once this arc is over with. But in the case of this episode, it's great. And from what I can tell from remembering reading it, it doesn't seem like they altered anything from the manga. It looks pretty much the same. Let me see here. I don't think they altered anything for this particular episode. No, I don't think so. Not that I can think of, no. Let me look it up here. Just to be on the safe side, because I don't think they altered anything from the manga, from what I can tell. For those who are curious how long the manga is now, currently it is roughly 181 chapters. 82, surprisingly, was not released this week at all. No, it was not. Yeah, 182, for some reason, they decided to skip a week. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think there's any alterations I can think of when it comes to these particular chapters. Alright, so that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned for, as of right now, 3 Comic Corners. You'll catch those soon. And then, of course, I'll review Vampire Knights. Roughly, I got about 4 more videos left to record for today. I'm basically like halfway through recording my videos right now. There's 4 more videos I expect to do today, hopefully. But until I see you in the next video, bye.